Hello, I'm Cindy. Welcome to my channel and to a walkthrough of three very similar journals in that they were all made from two different paper packs. They are for sale in my coffee shop. Art is when your creativity comes to life. And there's definite references to art all the way through here. This is a fun page. This lifts up and this folds down, and you can write on both sides. That was a fun page to create. And then it just tucks into the little hole down there. And I put Sunshine Beautiful over the top there, so it looks really cool. Places to write, to sketch. There's a journal card here, a journal card here, and they are blank on the other side, so you can write on them. There's a piece of tracing paper here, but I really like how that shows through. And then there's the page, and you can write all over that page. You've got lots of space. Some lined paper. This says be different, and when you flip it over, it says let yourself dream. This does come off, and then you have places to write here, and then this is just blank inside. Let me just slide that back over the top of the page. And the paper clip comes off. This says soar, less is more, and then that's a paint chip. This is one of the Dutch door pockets, and then there's a journal card in there, which I will put back in a minute. I'm kind of turning this all over the place here. This is a sewn-in signature. I sewed it with my machine. There are several cards here. This says smile, and then it opens up and you can use it however you wish. And this one says dream, and then there's a palette and a pen. Pen and ink. But you don't have to be an artist. You can be an artist with words. Follow your passion, and that just is a little flip. Beautiful you. And that card goes in here. And then there is another bigger palette that you can write in the little individual spots if you wish. This one has a lot of space for writing. This is it's not really a waterfall, but I really like how that looks. This one has lots of little things tucked into it, and I did tuck in my card there as well. So there's a lot of things tucked into there, and I'm not going to pull them all out. That's kind of a surprise for the person who gets it. And then here is a little journaling card with a butterfly on it. And this has kind of a staggered cover. So that's art is when your creativity comes to life. I'll call this the art journal. The art is life journal. There we go. Be true to yourself. This is the second journal that is available on the coffee shop. There is a fancy folded piece of paper here, and then a little tuck down here with a couple of little things in it. This is an over the top pocket that does flip off. If you want to hide some writing underneath, you can do that and then just close that over. But there are a couple of journaling cards in there and a couple of journaling cards in here, including a very sparkly one. Fly. Oop, this one has shifted. I will have to reshift that. This is a lighting gel, and there is a paint chip behind it. And it says, and action. A lot of butterflies in this one. Some Braille paper. And I apologize ahead of time if the Braille paper is upside down. I do not read Braille, and so I hope I got it right. Never stop exploring. Imagine. Lots of room to write. Best moment ever. Little butterfly and some sparkly paper. A little butterfly in the circle over here. That's the center, and I left it blank because there's lots of places to write. And then here, always take the scenic route. There's a nice big journaling card there. Shift is just attached to the paper clip with a nice green paper clip. This one is primarily green. Oh, this one is a little pad of paper. So there's a little bit of paper. You can take it out, put it in your purse, put it in your pocket, carry it along. A couple of journal cards there, and you can move the journal cards around if you don't like where they are. Just move them someplace else. This says the honey-do list, and it does come out. It's just a little stuck at the moment. I'm not going to try to force it right now. And in here, and my journaling card, or my card is there. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And this is actually a pocket on a belly band, or pocket on a journaling card. So there's lots of space to write here. And that's the back cover. And we'll call this one the Be True Journal. So we have your Art is Life journal and Be True journal. And then this one I call the Bulldog journal, because there's these little bulldogs on there. You could also call it the pineapple or the flamingo, but this is, does it? Yeah, that's just a design. That's not a pocket. Follow your heart. This one comes open this way, but there's also a pocket behind it, and you can write on this side. Life is beautiful. Lots of spaces to write, a belly band. When nothing is sure, everything is possible and authentic. This, that, and the other. I like that card. I think that's very appropriate. This one says Be Brave. It's a tall one. This one says Adventure Awaits. Both in that pocket there. No Fear, and a little strawberry. I think that might be left over from something else, but I thought it was appropriate for here. We have all of these. Look at all these places to write. A couple of larger journaling cards and tags back in here. One with the bulldogs. Actually, all of these have bulldogs on them. So that's why it's the bulldog one. Be brave and courage. Hello, Friday. Another belly band with some very large journaling cards in here. Be the Light. And she's wearing these little, a couple of these are wearing these little bows. So, and I had an extra bow, so I put it there. And then that's from the cover of the paper pack. See Opportunities. A nice little journaling card there. Another one of these cool flips. And I did this one with paint chips. That was just fun to do. Little mason jar that was pink, and I thought it was appropriate for here. This is, and I'll go ahead and take that off. Hang on. It's holding the mason jar on as well. But this is just a little paper pack of all these different colors, different shades, and it's held together with brad, so you can just pull them off and use them as you will. And then the whole thing is held together with a clip. There. A little hidden journaling spot in here. A little bit of tracing paper. A double pocket here. You have one up here and one down here. And then in the back, you have a little pocket on the side. And then a pocket here and a pocket here. And of course I signed it. So these three are available. They will be in my coffee shop. The Art is Life, Be True, and the Bulldog. All right. If you're enjoying these videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Click the like button to let YouTube know that you like them. And leave me a comment. Which of these three is your favorite? Whether you're purchasing them or not, which one did you like the best? Till later, this is Cindy signing off.